Hi, and welcome back to the Simple SEO Content Podcast, where we talk all things search engine optimization and content marketing, and most importantly, how the two work together to help you grow your business. Today, we're digging into 3 SEO money-making tips for your business. So I'm going to teach you in today's episode how we use search engine optimization to make money. Because just generating traffic to our website is step one, but that traffic doesn't necessarily turn into a conversion, a paid customer, unless we've been very strategic in what we're doing. Okay, so what we want to talk about, the very first thing, you're probably not going to be real surprised, is your keyword that you're using. So I want you to make sure that you are choosing keywords that your website can rank for, that your ideal customer uses, and that you're using those keywords in the places that Google is going to look for them to understand what your content is about. So your very first step is to do some keyword research to identify keywords that are tied to your products or services, that address questions that your ideal customer has concerning your products or services, or that are keywords that are in that conversion path. They're in the sales funnel for that product or service. So maybe there are questions they have and your product or service is an answer for that or is part of the solution. That's going to be really important. You want to make sure that the keywords that you're using in your copy you can rank for and that they tie to a revenue stream for you. Because ranking for a keyword that is irrelevant to your business is not going to make you money, and it's actually going to hurt you in the long run because you're going to get traffic coming in that's not going to be engaged. So they're going to come, they're going to look at your site, they're not going to find what they want right away, and they're going to bounce, meaning they're going to leave without engaging with any other content. And that's going to make Google question whether or not you're a good experience for them, and they're going to be less likely to show you to other people who are searching for that keyword or potentially even other keywords if they notice that you have what we call a high bounce rate, meaning most of the people who come to your site don't stay long because they don't get what they need. Okay? So super important. Choose a keyword that ties to your product or service. So you want to think of this, we refer to this as keyword mapping. Where do we want the consumer to end up on our website if they're using this keyword? So I want you to be strategic. Sometimes it helps to grab your whiteboard and just really stand there and kind of think about what is my consumer's journey? If this is the keyword they're using, what is their intent behind it? What information are they hoping to find? Where do they need to land on my website to make it make sense? And what information does that page need to have on it? So you really want to make sure that you're thinking about your consumer's journey. What are they getting? If they're searching with this keyword, what are they looking for? And is that what they're finding on the page that is ranking for that keyword? Are they landing on the right place to get what they need? Because if they're not, they're going to leave. You have like split second to grab their attention, literally 2 to 3 seconds to get their attention, to have them determine whether or not they're going to stay and read more. So choosing the right keyword is super important, and then making sure that you can rank for that keyword. That means going to Google and searching to see who shows up now on page 1 for this keyword and how closely related are they to your business, to your website. Do you have a similar domain authority? Are you in a similar niche? If they're local, are they local to you, or are they really big chains? You want to find website results that are very similar to your website to know whether or not you have a really good chance of ranking for that keyword. And you need to be super honest with yourself about how similar they are to your website, because if we go after keywords that are too big, that we're not going to rank for, we're not going to rank. And then we're not going to get traffic. And then we're not going to make money, because if the keyword is too competitive, Google's not going to show you for it anyway. And then you will have done all this work and you will have not gotten results, which is one of the number one problems that I see people make from an SEO perspective, is they go after a keyword they can't rank for. And I don't want that to happen to you, my friend. Okay? So first things first, really think about your consumer, the keyword you want to use. Can you rank for it? Do they use it? And then how does it tie to a revenue stream for your business. If it doesn't tie to a revenue stream for your business, why are you creating that content? Okay. If it's not going to make revenue, it's not going to help you with a sale, it's not going to provide real value for your customer, don't create the content. Create content that serves the needs of your customer and helps to boost your business's bottom line. Then you're going to want to create really great content. So this keyword that you've chosen that you can rank for, that they're using, I want you to write a fantastic content piece. I don't want you to write to a specific word count because that's how we get really kind of crummy, low quality content. I want you to write a great piece, and I want you to make sure that you address your ideal client's needs and questions and answer them and make sure that they're going to get value. If you're not sure what to use or what to say in that piece, sit down with your title and brainstorm. What questions would I have if I were trying to learn more about this? Or use a tool like ChatGPT and put that title in there. Tell them who your ideal customer is, give them some information about it, and then ask them if they can outline it for you. I have a whole podcast episode that goes into how to use ChatGPT to help you. I actually have a couple of podcast episodes. Go ahead and listen to those. I've given you some prompts you can use. I've helped walk through like what you can use and how you can get better information out of it. Do not have it write your blog post for you because it's not capable of doing that and having it be the quality content that you need for Google. However, it can help you with some brainstorming and it can speed things up for you, and it's worth using tools to help you, okay? Then I want you to make sure that that content that you've created ties to your products or services. That means go ahead and link to them in your content. If you're talking about a product, let's say we're writing a blog post. I had a client many years ago that was a home goods retailer, and we would write blog posts. We had a blog that generated a ton of traffic, and that blog actually generated a lot of revenue for the client because we talked all about home decor trends. We talked about holiday decorations. We created blog posts that included things like prep ahead holiday meals so that mom could enjoy the holiday morning with the family. Our ideal customer was a woman, 35 to 55. She was either a mother or a grandmother. She wanted her home to be beautiful, but she also was on a budget. She wanted things to be nice and pretty, but not spend a fortune. So we did all sorts of blog posts, things like how to create a gallery wall, how to decorate your mantle for the holidays, how to take the 6 new holiday decorating trends and really bring them into your life, how to choose the right accent pillows for your outdoor furniture, how to set the right look and feel for your outdoor furniture, all these kind of topics. And in every blog post, they were helpful. They provided value. They gave her insights. They also highlighted the products that the store had in at that moment that was available to purchase for them, or things that they would have similar products for years to come because evergreen content can drive traffic for 5 years. So somebody may find your gallery wall post that you wrote in 2016 may actually still show up in number 1 in 2023 and still drive traffic. And how to create a gallery wall, that is a beautiful evergreen piece, my friend, because people can always add a gallery wall to their home. This particular store, they have 300 and some locations across the country. They can always sell picture frames. They're not going to have a problem selling picture frames. Even if that post was from 2016, they can still sell the picture frames they have in store in 2023 because it's evergreen. That's another way that you can make money with your content is by having content that lasts longer, that's evergreen. You can go back in and update it each year, and you'll notice on my blog I do that, and sometimes I'll put a little edited note. Hey, edited in April of 2023 to add this information, just so that you know, hey, this was originally written 7 years ago, but I go through and I edit it regularly, and you can do that. But you're going to want to make sure that whatever you're creating that content, you're also linking to your products or services. So on my blog, you're going to often see me offering you my opt-in, my SEO content quick start guide right there in the blog post because it's going to help you, but it's also going to bring you into my world a little further and it's going to build my email list. But my number one focus there is it helps you. You don't have to write down everything that you're reading about how to optimize this page because it's all included in there. You just have to submit your email address and get it. And if you don't have it yet and you want it, I have a super easy way for you. Go ahead and DM me on Instagram at Etched Marketing Academy. If you're not following me, make sure you go ahead and follow me because I do try to give you tips and tricks and things to make your SEO and content easier on a daily basis. But DM me the word SEO and I'm going to, well, not me, but the little bot in there, the chat bot, is going to get you signed up for the SEO Content Quick Start Guide, and it's going to arrive in your mailbox in a matter of minutes. If you don't want to use the chat bot, cool. You can go to the website, etchedmarketing.com, hit the freebies tab, and you're going to find it there as well. Make it easy for people to interact with you. Make it easy for them to find the information. Make it easy for them to convert. If you can tie them to your products or services, go ahead and link to them. If you have, maybe you have a consultation, you want to drive them to your contact page, you want them to schedule a booking, go ahead and put that call to action in your content and invite them to make that action. We need to help people understand how to interact with our content, how to work with our business. So just say, if this sounds good to you, click here to schedule an appointment, or use this link to schedule an appointment, or click here to contact us and schedule your tour today. Whatever that little conversion is that you want them to make, help them, tell them what it is, and then link to it so that it's easy for them. Don't just assume that they're going to get here from Google. They don't know who you are. They've just landed on your website. They've read your content and you're like, wow, this is great content. What do I do from here? Help them. Help them, and it helps make it easier for you to make money with the content that you're creating. So if you have any questions about how you use SEO and content to make money for your business, you can find me on Instagram at Etched Marketing Academy. Be sure and DM me there. Let me know you listened to this episode and tell me what questions you have. Go ahead and ask them. I'm here to help you learn. If you're ready, grab the SEO Content Quick Start Guide, take the free class, join me in Simple SEO Content. I've got all the ways for you to learn. I'm here to help you learn. I hope you've had a great time, and I will see you right back here next week. Thanks so much. Bye.